Every morning, Emmanuel Katana sets out from the Kenyan coast to check his handmade fish traps. In his 15 years on the water, he's rarely seen his crates this empty.
Back then, I could easily live off fishing. But these days, it's no longer a good livelihood. It's very hard for me to make enough to survive and feed my children.
Along the coast, fish are increasingly scarce. National studies point to overfishing as a key reason fish stocks are falling. Local officials managing a beach nearby blame foreign vessels.
That is an Italian trawler by the name Roberto. And it has already offloaded its catch.
The exact number of official licenses for trawlers operating in Kenyan waters is not public. Most are Chinese, Indian, or European.
The problem is the method of trawling is a very destructive method. It totally interferes with the marine ecosystem. You can see when they are offloading secretly rays, sharks, yet they have been licensed as a prawn trawler. Trolling license.
Salim's colleague, Yunus, once worked for Chinese trawlers and traders who export large quantities of marine products back to China.
What China? What Chinese? How many what Chinese?
He takes us inside one of their warehouses. In 2021, Kenya revoked 6 Chinese fishing licenses, citing destructive practices.
This is a lobster. Very expensive.
But the damage continues. In 2023, an NGO reported that around 40 Asian trawlers were still operating in Kenyan waters.
We don't have a problem when the Chinese vessels stay far out at sea. The real issue is when they come too close to shore, cutting into local fishing grounds and people's livelihoods. That kind of interference, I just can't accept it.
Yunus says Chinese companies have taken over the local market. Officials say the licensing process lacks transparency, making it difficult to regulate fishing and exports. After just a few minutes of filming, the company asks us to leave.
Yeah, no, stop. Please stop.
Foreign trawlers are depleting fish stocks and using nets that destroy marine habitats. South of Malindi, activists like Ledama are trying to protect the coast.
So I find a nice spot like this.
He's made it his mission to restore coral reefs along this beach.
So we're heading out to explore a bit of the Kengefu, the community marine protected area, or the marine sanctuary, where there's some absolutely stunning corals.
Fishing has been banned in this region since 2005. Since then, marine life has started to recover, and Ledama is helping to reel it in. He's installed these artificial corals like underwater nurseries. Rare fish and seagrass species have since returned.
Oh, it's good. The water's feeling so good today. The ocean, which is responsible for every second breath we take, it needs guardians. As much as it protects us and is our biggest, protector against climate change, it's delicate, and we also need to safeguard it back. We need to protect it back.
Further north, other Kenyans are also defending the ocean. Marine biologist Joey Ngunu is checking in on his patients.
It was caught in a ghost net. It had tangled 4 of her flippers, so she was struggling to come out of the nest. And during this process, she ended up hurting her right front flipper.
Local Ocean has treated over 24,000 sea turtles at this clinic.
There are a lot of sightings and different case scenarios along that coast, with individuals reporting mortalities of such animals like turtles that they claim are associated with commercial fishing.
Joey says it's hard to prove the trawlers are to blame. Many believe the only solution is an outright ban, which is exactly what's happening on this beach, where we meet Ledama again. Every fish here is counted, and nets that harm turtles are no longer allowed.
Now the future is very bright. I honestly think this is a model which is inspiring other areas in Kenya. It's leading the way. It's showing impact. And for me, most importantly, it's sustaining the ocean.
Vipingo is one of Kenya's most protected marine zones. A 12,000-hectare ocean heaven. No foreign ships, strict rules, and a model already inspiring other reserves along the Indian Ocean.